Okay, so I wanted to make a separate video to talk about coming out of surgery. So, the day of surgery, I luckily had my surgery sister Anna with me. She stayed with me until the gurney came and it was time to push me into the ER. So, you're on the gurney, everything's fine. And I swear to God, I got into the elevator and I don't know what happened. That anesthesiologist was miraculous because the next thing I know, I've got a tube coming out of my mouth. So I don't remember passing out, but I do remember waking up because they're like jerking this thing out. And my throat was sore and I'm so out of it. And I swear to God, it was like an alien abduction because you're on the gurney and your face feels like you're going down a roller coaster at 200 miles an hour and it's red and raw and it feels like it's super peeled back. But I'm lying on the gurney. My face feels like it's peeled back and I do not want to move because I'm scared it's going to hurt. And my eyes are open. You can hear Turkish. I see nurses laughing, haha, taking off their gowns, some doctors taking off their gowns, and all I can think is, that is not my doctor. I do not know who this old man is. I did not recognize the nurses. I did not recognize my anesthesiologist. I was like, who are these people? And I thought, oh, I must be so disoriented. So I closed my eyes. And the next thing I know, I hear this, Madam, Madam, wake up, Madam. You no sleep now. You wake up, Madam. And so my eyes open and they're just like, wake up. So they leave. And again, it is so out of body because your body's not moving. My eyes are moving. It is dark. I feel like I'm in a dungeon, like I'm in the 6th floor. And suddenly I hear moaning. And I glance next to me, and there is another person on a gurney. I do not know who this person is, but they are all wrapped up in white. And I thought to myself, did I have surgery next to another person? That is weird. But then I thought, well, maybe she had surgery in another room, and I had surgery in another room, and this is just like the recovery area. But she is moaning. Oh my God. I thought, I got to get out of here. I cannot deal with this. I cannot deal with the fact that I cannot move and she is moaning and it is a dark dungeon. Then suddenly the gurney just gets pushed out of there and I'm in the elevator and then they're pushing me into the hospital room. And then there's like 3 nurses in this hospital room and they need to move me from the gurney to the bed. And they take off the blanket and I'm shivering. And remind you, you're shivering the whole time. I didn't even mention that part because you're coming out of anesthesia and that drug is just making you like super cold. It's just your nervous system is coming back and it's super freezing. So I'm cold and I'm naked as a jaybird. Like they take the blankets off. You are buck naked. And I'm like, I haven't eaten. I must weigh 80 pounds. That's how you felt. And they lift you up. And again, you don't want to move. And she like holds out her arm and I hang on to her arm. And these 3 women just like pick me up and move me over to the bed. And then there's like blood pressure thing going on. And then they're hooking up the IV to me. That's like the medication to make sure nothing hurts. What do you call that? Pain medication. So that's hooking up to me. And I'm so cold. And then they put more blankets on me. And then she says, you sleep now. And then they walk out of the room. And I reach over to my phone. Oh, and she's great because the main nurse, so nice because she goes into my suitcase, takes all of my cords and my electronics out because they know that's the thing that you're going to need. She plugs in my electronics, puts the iPad next to the stand there, puts my phone there. So when she leaves, I take my phone and I look at it and it's like 7:30. So I went in at 12. It is 7:30 now. I think I must have been in surgery like 6.5 hours or so, maybe 7 hours, but I don't know how long the shaking and alien abduction was going on. And then I just conk out because I was like, This is the weirdest thing. I cannot believe I just went through with this. I just cannot believe that it happened. It happened so quickly. And then from there on, it was a lot of ice on my eyes and just trying to survive.